kick off quarter 2 FUI Report for you. Hollywood, as we begin segment 3, let's put a bow on segment 2. What were your thoughts on this quarter 2, this batch of pathetic listener emails?
They were a lot harder to actually get through than previous emails that we've read. Why that is, I mean, Sunset Hill and Rob Ron Allegrahan or whatever. I mean,
the
think
names
about that.
were really worse tonight.
They were horrible. Only one person really made the cut, and I mean, even that one had his share of mistakes. It wasn't many, and I could actually understand what was being said, and we were able to give some type of commentary besides get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
Was Julius Torres in Sacramento. Sacramento, you ought to be proud because there's one competent person in your city.
At least one, thank God for that.
Well, one that we know of. Until that's proven otherwise, you all are straight. You know, but the rest of these emails were very difficult and frustrating, to say the least.
And there was extreme as well. That was very extreme. It wasn't just an issue. There was extreme issues and different plot twists and different narratives and just layers of just pathetic crap put on these emails. Like, the FUI activity in the emails was high as can be today.
Ridiculous. And Fresh Boy Frank took the cake.
You got that right.
Fresh Boy Frank took the freaking cake, dude. Oh, wow.
Like Slick the Shacker.
That was unbelievable.
And Wesley Pippins.
Unbelievable. And this other guy, Brother Derek Corey in New York.
Yeah, that.
That was, right after Fresh Boy Frank.
Yes, like that run right there was pretty bad.
Man.
Like that middle run after Twan and Gregory Terry from Douglas Law Group, which is bad because he goes to a law firm and he can't even talk.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Whatever law firm that is, I'm sure they got a lot of people that they represented right in the pen.
You got that right.
And I'm talking about innocent like a mug.
Hey, really? A guy from a law firm whose emails did this bad.
They're freaking, man, they're horrible. These are horrible. Like, they went all the way to the left with this.
There was no hope.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
like, when we start off with Lid Sokovac, like, really? And Elijah Kim disregard, like, you're an English soldier or something. Like, what?
I'm sorry.
There ain't no change after that.
For real, that sounds like, what does it sound like? That sounds like, I don't even know what that freaking sounds like. It's just, oh wow. Just give me a freaking break.
The level tonight was one of a kind.
It was tiring.
Very. Like, I remember back in the day, we would get ibuprofen after the show to get our minds back, tethered again. After this reminded me of an old school show.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, man, freaking trying to read that. You mess around and get yourself a damn migraine.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Between Tristan, Wendy Williams, Black China, and the emails, my God.
And look, that situation right there. Especially, the one with Wendy Williams. If that wasn't bad enough, we got this guy Tristan Thompson, like what he said to his child.
Yeah,
it ain't no hope for you.
82 times on TV. I'm at work.
Oh yeah, like that's major. I mean, you get absolutely no cool points whatsoever for that. Like you're a sucker. That's that sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of the worst comments I've heard about a father said by his own kid.
Right. Like, stop, bro.
Yeah, that was...
Grow up.
That was pretty bad there. Like, and, you know, kind of leads us into this right here. Is because of, like, in our political environment right now, a lot of it's based on white fear. And with Juneteenth coming and going, the talk about reparations was rampant as well. And my thing is this, Mitch McConnell, who's a bitch as well, said, well, Barack Obama, man, the president was the country's paying back for slavery. No. For every big company on Wall Street or big company in America, it was founded upon the backs of African slaves, man, who tilled the fields, grew the cotton that made America rich to export the cotton it was picking. So
that's right.
Every rich Caucasian, you got your money based off the backs of one of my black ancestors, who you brought over here in 1619 to Jamestown, Virginia, over the by Hampton, Virginia is today, to Fort Monroe in Hampton, Virginia today. So I don't want to hear it. You might not give us reparations. You can stop the systemic oppression and racism, but the system of you all are ahead of us by 50 yards already before you get started. And yes, white privilege is real. White people get mad when you tell them, no, you're privileged. This country was founded for white men.
Period.
White men who owned black slaves, made their children slaves. You made your money off the backs of my people. And you forever try to hold us back. But white fear is going to come to fruition because we'll be a minority country come 2043. And these abortion bills, this is what they're about. They're about the white birth rate. Because white women's abortion rates are way higher than black women's are, okay?
That's right.
White women are not having babies. The white death rate is higher than the white birth rate. This is about white birth. This is about maintaining power. The abortion bills are deflected and conflated as a black issue, but it's really to keep white supremacy going. They want more white babies to keep the whiteness going. And white people aren't having babies right now.
That's right.
Dying having white babies. So these laws and for these pro-choice Democrats, a few of them in Louisiana want to represent this baby, want to puke. She's like, I'm pro-that Democrat. Screw you. A woman should have a choice. Okay? There should not be old, wrinkly white men who take Viagra to get their Johnsons up. Determining what a woman should do with her body. That's their call. The government should not get involved in a woman's reproductive issues. It's not your call. And our government, under the GOP rule, is reaching too far into our personal lives. You know? And I don't want to hear about it's a child. Forget that. It's a woman's call. Now, I'll admit, 3 abortions have bailed me out in my life, so I'm pro-choice in that regard. I'm not going to sit up here and deny that I've had it worked out in my favor. Even if it didn't, I am still, it's your call. It's not for the government to tell you what to do with your body, okay? I want to tell you what I can do with my body. And,
that's right.
And some of these old white conservatives have had abortions done who are against for these laws, have had abortions to save their marriages, keep it on the wraps, keep their political careers going. Have had all hypocrites. But if their niece or whatever is raped by an uncle or whoever, they're going to make it, everything wrong to force them to carry a baby they was raped into having. You know?
That's right.
The GOP, I say no. They're pro-baby. they're pro-birth. When the baby gets here, they don't want to give them no money for welfare, Medicaid, WIC, food stamps, Head Start. They want to cut all the retirement programs. So, yeah, you want them to be birthed, but you don't want to take care of them when they get here. So,
that's right.
Hollywood, I'll lay all this out. I want you to comment on your thoughts on the GOP hypocrisy that's permeating our political scene and our life scene, is affecting us policy-wise today, which is a result of the Trump election. And people, once again, voting matters, elections matter. I don't hear the Clinton wasn't the best candidate in the world, but look what we're stuck with now.
That's right. And anything would be an improvement. Let me tell you, this thing with the abortion is about, to me, it's about survival. Everything that you said was correct. It's about white survival because white people are dying. Did you understand that? That's fact. White people are dying. And I'm going to tell you what, the sun ain't your friend either. You understand? That's fact. You know what I'm saying? They're not, white people are not having as many babies. They're not procreating.
Sure not.
You know, and it's a ploy. But let me just read you something right here for people who actually believe that black people actually use and abuse the benefit system. You understand? It says that nationally, most of the people who receive benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program are white. According to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which administers the program, 40.2% of SNAP recipients are white. 25.7% are black. 10.3% are Hispanic. 2.1% are Asian, and 1.2% are Native American. Okay? That's what it says. So, just like we've been saying earlier, you know, don't drink the Kool-Aid and have yourself thinking something that you shouldn't be thinking, especially where it concerns us. I don't know if we're going to see reparations soon. The powers that be are totally against that because they don't want to see black people with resources to do their own thing. It's happening regardless. But imagine what those resources and those funds could bring. You'll see more black-owned businesses than a little business. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And with an explosion of black-owned business, the tide changes. They don't want to see that change. They want things to stay exactly the way they are. You know, in their own little white supremacy system. You understand? With their own privilege. And I mean, that's just how the mega rich, mega wealthy, old white men who are pulling the strings, that's how they want it to be. When in all actuality, these same people don't even care about white people. That's the real. They don't care about nobody but them, their successor, what's left of their bloodline, and the money that it takes to keep running the world from behind the scenes. That's all that is. Is it still white supremacy? Absolutely. But all in all, these people, make no mistake about it, they are evil. I'm not saying white people are evil. I'm saying that this particular set of white people are evil. Did you understand that? So, all in all, they have a lot of confusion out there that fuels the fire for this system. You know what I'm saying? And I can only pray that I live to one day see the end of it all. Because it's time. You understand? It's just time. But that's going to start with us. You understand? And I understand we, as a people, have a lot of issues. We've heard it all before. We got to do better. We got this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same token, I never could understand why one group of people wants to consistently sweep the door of another group of people so bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you truly concerned about? And it always baffled me. Like, what are they so concerned about that they intentionally sweep in front of our front door? We're not really thinking about them. You understand? Y'all know black people are the most forgiving people on the planet.
I'm not.
I mean, it's
a lot of us are, but I'm not. But.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I mean, I was about to say it's almost to a fault. You know what I'm saying? But what is it that makes people hate us so much?
Because we hate ourselves. Because we hate ourselves. Huh? We will sell out our own to gain for $1.
Right.
That's the problem.
And it's ridiculous.
We got too many Uncle Toms, coons, sellouts, whatever you want to call it. Now, that's what's arguing right here with, you know, this guy from CNN who used to be on there, Roland Martin. He hates the word coon, Uncle Tom, and sellout. He'll say call them black conservatives that are wrong. Bullshit. A coon, sellout is what it is. Don't try to dress it up. That if you are certain things you say, you are selling out. And I believe this. Most black conservatives are sellouts and coons and sellouts and Uncle Toms.
Right.
I'm sorry. There's nothing a conservative policy. I cannot name a conservative policy that helps black people. I can't name one. And you got these black conservatives running around, I'm a Republican. For what reason? What does their party don't care about you? They use you as a prop. You're that little shiny dark light. Oh, we care about these people. Hey, you're a prop to them.
That's right.
Yes, Roland Martin, they're sellouts. They're coons. They're Uncle Toms. They're not black conservatives that are wrong. Hollywood, he says, I don't believe in that word. No, they're black conservatives that are wrong. That's stupid to me. Call a spade, they're coons. Uncle Tom sellouts.
Yeah, period, point blank. Period, point blank.
Like, we can't dress up when our people sell us out. Like Shaq said, give Donald Trump a chance. It's time to give him he won election fair and square. It's time to give him a chance. Really, Shaq? You're rich. You're rich. It don't affect you. You're rich. No, his policy is going to help because he gives policy tax breaks to the rich.
That's right.
It's not going to hurt you. He probably helps you.
Majorly.
So I'm not a fan of Shaq. So I'm not a fan of these NBA players who cake for him because they got money. See, I forget where I came from. I've built this show from nothing to something. I also know where I came from as well. That's why I would never vote Republican as my tax bracket increases. Because I know they don't care about my people. Because I don't mind paying a little bit more taxes to help out somebody else who don't have. And this whole cry about socialism. Republicans like socialism give us a tax break to build us a golf course or build us a building that for one of our friends. That's y'all socialism. But you want to take away the poor people's ability to have entitlement programs. Okay.
You understand?
See, man, they don't like when I talk about it because I tell ideas. I'm not going to tap dance around it.
Right.
And I'm not a racist. I just call what you white people do a spade. It's not me being a racist. We've not been called a racist before for saying these things. No. I didn't spit the truth. See, racism kind of what white people talk about because it hits them home real good. And see, some of them are overt racist but don't even realize it.
That's right. That's
Until
right.
you hit them on a certain subject that strikes the nerve with them, like, oh God, no.
That's the power of privilege. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you ask any white person if they would trade places with you or me for a year, let alone a day. They'd be like, I don't think so. I can't handle the starch. But hey, I'm just saying, it's gonna have to start with us. I mean, that's just what that is, man. It's gonna have to start with us. We're gonna have to start with us. We can't expect. We out there pulling. Man, these people out there, they're getting ready for war. Now, whatever kind of war they're getting ready for, I have no idea. It's like they're getting ready for any damn thing, while we're messing around and playing games. We don't have time for games. Things are getting crucial, as you can see over the ever since Trump has basically been president. Things have increased. Things have escalated. You know what I'm saying? Things have escalated. They're coming out the woodwork.
Yes, the covert became overt real fast.
Real fast. You know what I'm saying? The cops are having a field day. We were talking about that on the last show. They're just having a field day. It's target practice. You understand? And white people are quick to say, we get beat up by cops more than... You know, I don't know too many white people that I've even seen in the media, you know, who have gotten killed for basically nothing. Shot like a dog. I'm talking about overkill. 25 shots and they're unarmed.
Wouldn't happen.
You understand? They treat Caucasian mass murderers like they're heroes, basically. We've seen that.
Yeah, took them to Burger King something to eat in Charleston.
You understand? The fact that they're still alive.
Exactly.
I was just reading a story about a guy who got stopped by a police officer, had a gun on the side of him, and went for it. But he's still living. White guy.
Of course.
He's still alive. That is the subject. You know what I'm saying? That's the end-all, be-all. You understand? It's like a shoot. That's what fear does. It's a shoot first. I'm going to ask the questions later. And man, I can't even list the hundreds, the tens to hundreds of examples that we've had where we're being shot down like dogs in the street, like we don't even matter. But you want to know what? It almost seems like our lives don't even matter to us. So in essence, like, how do you expect them to treat? They don't even care about themselves. They don't even love themselves. You know how they're preparing for war? They're preparing for war by shooting each other. You understand? How do you expect them? There's no excuse, but how do you expect them to look at them? We have foreigners in our community, and look what they're feeding us. Yeah, I said it. Look what they're feeding us. You understand? How is it if we were to come into these people's communities and set up shop and sell liquor and all kinds of other crap that they sell in these stores that I go into, and I look around, I'm just like, dude, I walk straight back out. And a lot of them can't even have my business because I don't drink anyway. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, they march in our communities and they just set up shop and they get rich off of our misery. Rich off of our problems. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I dare anybody out there to march into any Indian neighborhood or whoever's neighborhood that's not black and set up shop in their neighborhood and watch what happens.
They're trying to get you shut down and get you out as fast as they could.
I mean, if they don't set it on fire first and be like, we don't know how that happened. It's going down. You understand? And they're going to write about it like you ain't nothing. They're going to talk about it in the open. They're going to picket your shop. Whatever they got to do to get you up out of there, they're going to do it. And they're going to do it. But this is what we allow our community. So to them, it's like, oh, well, they don't care. All they do is sit around here and drink, get high. So, yeah, I'm going to capitalize. So what? I'm able to take care of my family, and I guarantee you, let me tell you something. I guarantee you, a lot of these people that have these stores in these communities of ours, they don't live in the community.
Sure don't.
We need to smarten up. We need to smarten up and get our own. You know what I'm saying? Not anything against them, whatever. It's just that we need to do for self. That's what I believe in. I ain't counting on nobody else. I don't get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no, and that's not against anybody who, if you get public assistance and you need it, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what that feels like, but I don't get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't abuse the system. You know, I get out there and I get it because that's what I feel like I have to do. I got kids and I'm going to feed them by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I wouldn't go back. You understand? But the deal is I'm trying to do for self. I don't want to depend on nobody. I want to depend on me. That's power.
Exactly.
That's power.
When they can't control you, you have them by the damn balls when they can't control you.
That's right. And I don't want nobody trying to control me.
Like,
you know, we've been under that for
show.
too long as you.
Think about the show. When we were independent, that made them all mad. So I own all the content now.
Right.
The show. Look where it's went. So
awesome.
And see, like for me, I'm a black business, but what hurts me is that I try to only have black sponsors, but they don't want to pay.
Right.
Like, I gotta be real about that. It's hard because I honestly don't take any white sponsorships because I want to have a black funded show. That's just my choice. But it's harder because we don't want to pay each other.
And that's bad. Because when you compensate, that circulates the black dollar. There's no come up in pulling shenanigans. There's just not. That's business. You know, I don't even understand that.
Like, I have to haggle over a price. I'm not going to set the price over the air, but it's priced below what the major stations pay. By design, to be cheaper. You're haggling with me over a price that's already discounted below what you would pay at a bigger station.
Right. Unbelievable.
It blows my mind. Now, do I have a price that I can go down to if I wanted to? I do. I have a safety net built in to maybe make a deal with somebody. But at the same time it's already priced below what the competitors are charging. And you're still tripping.
That's hard.
That does burn my soul.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And then you sign them up, they don't want to pay on time. Like, I have to.
You understand? But then you start taking on everybody else's sponsors and you're selling out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, he ain't trying to circulate that black dollar. What?
Like, I gotta eat. It's like...
That's flattering.
It's like... People just don't understand. Yes, I'm a black business. I'm a radio show. I'm a black-owned media company. I'm a black-owned radio show. A staff of one myself.
Right. That's right.
and Hollywood can attest, I built the show virtually by myself with assistance from Hollywood and others, but virtually I built it by myself.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
So it burns my soul that I'm out here trying to help the community by only taking the community's money, but it's hard to find them to fill up slots because they don't want to pay. They can't be consistent with their payments, or they just want the platform but don't want to pay for the platform. It's just sad.
Dude, that's crazy.
Also, we gotta do better in this vote, man. Like, we need to quit finding a reason not to vote. It's like we need to vote, like, for our women, for our kids, for our lives, because they're coming for our necks.
I'm serious, majorly. And when I tell this is a right that people have shed blood for. Like, I don't know if anybody out there knows how important or the magnitude, you understand, of what people have actually died for this. And it's almost disheartening to say that most black people think that it's a game, or they've been told that the vote doesn't count, or they've been told this, that, and the third.
Or they can pray it all away.
That is absolute balderdash. You might as well run and go hide. You ain't gonna pray it away. You understand? Because even in the Bible it says faith without works is dead.
Exactly.
You gotta put in some groundwork. You gotta do something. Just sitting there wailing ain't gonna get nothing done. And you wonder why we ain't moving an inch.
Yeah. Too many
you know
of our people are still in those old Negro spirituals still. Oh, we gonna pray. Nah. You got to say, prayer by works is dead. You have to put in work. You got to sow the good seeds.
You got to do it. You understand? You got to do it.
There's no magic prayer that's going to bring some put money in your pocket.
Right.
Short of you winning the lottery. Short of that.
You understand? And you know what really pisses me off is that in these churches, they really teach them to just sit there, pray and wait. And that's killing me because it's almost when you, that's how, I mean, let's call it a spade. That's how you know you're in the hood. Churches. Mm-hmm. Churches. 2 and 3 on every block. And you tell me how this is really uplifting our community. They got 2 and 3 churches on every block, but the community and the value of the property, you know what I'm saying, in these communities is steadily going down. How does that happen?
Or soon to be gentrified.
Thank you. Tell me how that happened. If you're doing all this praying. They running you up out of your own community. How is that happening? With 7, 8 churches. Dude, look, I lie to you not, bro. In Dallas, Texas, they have like in Oak Cliff, they have like a place called Church Row. Like literally 8 churches. 8 or 9 churches on a square block. All next door to each other. What? And still in the hood. And I ain't talking about no little man church. I'm talking about, nice-sized churches. But the value of the property within this community is steadily going down. Please, somebody, tell me how that happened.
Church ain't helping. People ain't helping. They ain't fighting for nothing in city council with the mayor. People are inactive. They're content. They're complacent.
Unbelievable. If these places and these churches were actually helped, those communities ought to be coming up.
But pastor got him a Jaguar or a Rolls Royce or
every day,
a Benz or an Infiniti.
every day. And you have to wonder to yourself, why are all these big-ass churches chilling in the hood? All of them.
Praying on
in the hood.
They're preying on the weak. Easily impressionable.
I'm telling you, sucking you dry.
And they'll be all right.
You understand? Sucking the community dry. Yeah, I said it. You're sucking the community dry.
And I'll admit, I don't pray much as I should, but, you know, I'm not as religious as I should be, maybe. You know, I believe in God or whatever. You know, I believe in me, but I'm not religious as I should be. I'll put it that way.
Well, the thing is, for me, I know, you know, I have a choice, and I choose not to support any organized religion. You understand? My walk with God is mine. It's not for a pet. It's not for any. As a matter of fact, if you are a human being, you're not even equipped enough to tell me what to do with my spirit. Mm-hmm. Because human beings are flawed.
Yes, we are.
So how are you going to tell somebody what to do with their spirit according to a book that's flawed? Now, people out there might not believe it's flawed, but it's flawed. You're going to either give me everything or give me nothing. And I'm not saying that the Bible doesn't exist or the Bible's a fraud, but I'm saying their version is flawed. Because there's more. And there's more that we don't know of. You know what I'm saying? Our circle of knowledge is the size of a penny in an infinite universe. Mm-hmm. With all kinds of stuff that we don't know about. Henceforth, the reason that they hate us. What, you know, when I ask the question, what is it that these people, these rich whites in high places, what is it that they know about us that we don't know about ourselves?
That we can be bought.
They know that. You understand?
We can be manipulated.
They know that too, very well.
We'll turn on ourselves.
You understand? But I'm talking about the underlying thing. What is this underlying factor that makes us the guinea pig for the world? Maybe that's something. Maybe that's something that somebody out there can think about and get back to us on it. You know what I'm saying? What is it really? You know what I'm saying? Some people would say, "Oh, it's because we God's chosen people," or because we are genetically superior. They want to take us out. But I think that's just too simplistic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something else. You know what I'm saying? What this something else is, I really can't explain. But somebody out there knows. You know what I'm saying? Why they want us extinct. Or why they just can't stand our presence. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And I would like the answers to these questions. I would like to make it known. Like, what is it that's so deep about us that people have to just... It's like we're aliens. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just steadily prod and pick at us like, look at what the little Negro can do. And we fall for the okie doke every single solitary time. And I just don't get it. I don't get it.
There's a big mystery. Folks, this report was needed. It wasn't planned, but it was needed.
Yeah.
And I hope you got some out of this that can help you all in your journey.
Right, because there needs to be a discussion. There needs to be a discussion. You understand? And by openly communicating on it, that's how we open up to the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to be 100% right, but the thing is we can put it on the table. You understand? I don't know if we're going to come to a solution, but we can kick it off. At least we'll be on the road. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't feel like we're anywhere.
Well, I hope that these little morsels that we did give the FUIs tonight, and others without FUIs can spur them to do better going forward. We can only hope and imagine. And I want to thank you all for listening to tonight's show. I appreciate your support. Me and Hollywood really appreciate it. We'll keep you posted for the third quarter show coming in September on Hollywood's birthday. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. It wasn't planned this way, but it went the way it went. So you need to hear these things. It was all part of God's plan. So I hope you enjoyed it. So folks, check us out at bossmanshow.com, live stream, iHeartRadio.com app, TuneIn, Stitcher, a lot of apps out there for us, Spotify, and we got it for you folks. So check us out. For Boss Hollywood, we are out.
If you don't know, now you know.
Ninja.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know.